man, the crypto market is in meltdown. Bitcoin falling 4%, altcoins getting decimated. This is an emergency video because I shared with you that this market was set to pull back, and I'm afraid this could just be the beginning of this correction, a much needed correction, but still things could get a lot worse. So this video is here to prepare you guys for where we could be heading, what are the key levels I'm watching out for, and what are the structures I'm seeing in the charts. If you appreciate this emergency content, smash up the likes, don't forget to subscribe. As always, check out the links in the description to our trading community, ijazcrypto.com/TG. Now, of course, guys, if you watch my video from 3 days ago, which got a bit of stick for, because I said sell all crypto now, huge divergence, I was trying to warn every single one of you guys that we were heading for a pullback. And if you watched the video, I shared with you the fact that we were seeing divergence, RSI divergence, and it played out exactly as I shared with you, that this divergence was signaling that Bitcoin was setting itself up for a pullback. In that video, if you paid attention to it, I said that we could be seeing a fall as far down as 38,000, and I'm afraid that target continues to be in play. Also in that video, I shared with you that the first point of call is to come to the bottom of the wedge. If you guys have taken my TA course, ijazcrypto.com/TA, you will know that when you have a channel like this and you break down the price target initially, when you break down after a retest, which we got by the way, is the bottom here. And you can see the bottom of this sits at 40,400. So still a little bit more pain to go before we reach that price point. Now, fortunately for us, there's a little bit of support. There's a little bit of support from here. Can we use that level to kind of brace ourselves? That being said, I'm going to show you in this video why my bias continues to be to the downside, why we could see some more pain in the market. Now, of course, we know there's a lot of fear going around in terms of grayscale selling, a huge unlock causing a lot of pain in the crypto market. That is having an effect, of course, wider macroeconomic things having an effect as well. If we take a look here at the US market, let's give that a quick refresh. You will see that they are actually up on the day, clawing back some of the earlier losses, but crypto is facing its specific issue based on the selling we are seeing. So let's now jump into the charts, because I need to show you something critical that's going on right now. So if we zoom in here into the daily chart, and let me bring out our trusted EMA ribbon, which I taught you how to use in our TA course. And what do you guys straight away see? You see that we officially here on this daily candlestick are losing our daily EMA ribbon. Now, why is this significant? Well, the reason for that is ever since we regained our EMA ribbon on the 16th of October last year, 2023, Bitcoin did indeed go on a very strong rampage as far up as 49,000, just shy of that 49,000 door. Of course, post the Bitcoin spot ETF anti-climax, we're seeing this correction. We've not had a correction since October, so it's perfectly normal and healthy. I've been saying this in numerous of my videos for Bitcoin to get a pullback, and you need to brace yourself for that now. So it look like we are now set in the next 3.5 hours to close this daily candle below our daily EMA ribbon, officially confirming that the EMA ribbon has flipped bearish. The bears will now be in control of the daily trend. Now, if we want to try to decide where could we be going from here, the first point of call is to look at the weekly chart. And when you look at the weekly chart, you'll start to see that this is perfectly normal, right? All we're getting is, after, like I said, a very extended move from October, we're getting a bit of curling off. And really the curling started off in that December period, right? If you look at these weekly candles here, you can see it just curling over. And again, the natural point of call is for it to come into the EMA ribbon. The closer we get to that 38 level, which I showed you on the daily chart, plus if we want to come right into the EMA ribbon, 37, even coming down to 36 could be painful, guys. We're talking 35, even in this kind of range here, all the way down to 30 here, right? 32 here on the weekly chart is the final call of this EMA ribbon. So longer term here, in terms of a weekly, a monthly, and where we're going for the rest of this year, we are bullish unless we lose 32,000, right? We've got a long way to go into the EMA ribbon. Anywhere into this range is just a pullback, and a healthy one at that. Whether it wants to go there, whether it wants to go deeper down there, or whether it wants to go all the way down into the EMA ribbon, it's healthy. These areas will provide support for us to nibble and buy in on pullbacks. Now, personally for me, you guys know I like this. I want this kind of a pullback. Look at this market, nice and red, right? We'll see the fear and greed index by tomorrow. This should correct itself down to like 50%, back into that neutral territory, because this was as high as 76 last week, right? When everybody's talking about crypto, that's not when I want to do my buying. I'll do trading, and you guys know that in our Telegram group, ijazcrypto.com. /TG, I'll actively trade the markets. But for my long-term bags, I don't get into a habit of buying extended. I want to buy into the EMA ribbon. And now that Bitcoin is losing its daily EMA ribbon and coming closer to that weekly EMA ribbon, that's where I want to be nibbling. 38 would be a nice nibble. And if we lose 38 and go lower, 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 I'll be buying with heavier volume closer to this EMA ribbon. Remember that the long-term factual benefits of the Bitcoin spot ETF being approved is still there. It's there. You're buying an asset class with $1 billion in asset under management in ETFs already. It's already the second largest ETF in the world, bigger than silver already as an asset class. Okay, so this is all positive for the rest of the year. We know the Bitcoin halving is coming, but this correction is needed. Now, of course, altcoins here will naturally here be getting decimated. Okay, so you can take a look here. You can see Ethereum down 3.4, holding up fairly okay, but Phantom down 7%. You've seen the likes of Chainlink down 8%, Avalanche close to 8% here, Aptos down 6%, Uniswap down 6%. You got a 10% there. You got a 10% fall on Metis here. You got Cadena falling 5.7%. It's a painful day in the market. Anywhere you want to look here, everything is getting a serious correction, apart from this legend here that is Pulse Chain hiding behind my head. Let me just drag that out for you guys. Yep, Pulse Chain is up 18.8% and Hex is still up 9%. Now, am I worried? No, guys, I'm not worried about this. I'm happy this is getting a healthy pullback. It's okay. Not great for my trading portfolio, but that's good. Remember, you've got to focus on your DCA long-term portfolio as well as your trading account. And for my DCA portfolio, this cooling off will finally give me a level to start entering. Now, if you were following me on Twitter as well, you will know that the other clue I gave you was yesterday, which is this. I tweeted this. 41.8k is a huge liquidity zone. Markets generally converge to liquidity zones. And I shared the chart with you. And no doubt, that's exactly where we're at, right? We're coming down into that correction level, picking up that liquidity from that area as well. Remember, pullbacks are healthy. Whenever markets move to the upside, particularly on crypto, there is so much leverage in the system, so much speculation in the market that it's normal and healthy to see that flushed out. Get rid of some of those leverage positions, pick up liquidity from lower price points, and get people buying into crypto who want to hold for the next leg up. So we're getting this transitionary period now where people who only wanted to hold into the Bitcoin ETF are now selling. They'll panic sell, they'll leave. New people who want to be in Bitcoin for this next period leading up to the halving and all the other things we've got going on in this year will start to accumulate instead. I'm going to be one of those who accumulate as well. If you appreciate this video on a Thursday, then smash all the likes. Do not forget to subscribe. Check out the links in the description to our Telegram community where I'm actively trading this market. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.